It's Tuesday afternoon. This is Traffic Jams here on CKUA. I'm Lisa Wilton, here with you until 6 p.m. Diane Din Ebongue is an interdisciplinary artist and arts manager with roots in Cameroon and France. She has a master's degree in science, arts, and techniques of image and sound, and her work is deeply inspired by intangible cultural heritage and empowerment processes spanning visual, literary, and media arts. Diane is the Immigrant Council for Arts Innovation's Artist of the Month for May, and she joins me today to talk about her artistic journey. Hello, Diane.
Hi.
Thanks so much for coming by today and telling us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first off, congratulations on being chosen as the ICAI Artist of the Month. How does it feel to, receive this recognition?
It feels awesome. Great. No, it's a really nice feeling to, just get the recognition from my peers. And it's also celebrating an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
Being a newcomer to Canada, having the support of ICAI, it just shows that, some things have been done and I can be proud of myself a little bit.
Absolutely. Now, you have quite the extensive background in film production. You did have a couple films that you produced. What piqued your interest in the world of video media and film?
I think the first thing is when I was in primary school in Cameroon. It's actually a pretty sad story. I was thinking that I might not be able to travel as much as I wanted, and I really wanted to travel the world, explore new things, learn about different cultures, and that's how I started writing, and that's also how I started some interest in drama, acting, things like that. And then I thought, okay, well, those are not really jobs. But I got the opportunity to go to France, and there during my middle school, I met a director who was the partner of our librarian, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is a job. This can happen. And so, it was a way for me to escape and to find ways to connect with things that I don't necessarily understand.
So how does your experience as a video artist translate to other works that you do?
Yeah, so I would say that my connection with filmmaking is mostly about storytelling. And I also found ways in fiction to analyze our society. So I would say that sometimes I would choose film, but sometimes I would think that they're not necessarily the best medium to translate what I want to share. So I would say that film will always be my first medium. That's what I studied at school. That's how I was introduced to art. It's my way of observing the world I live in and analyzing it. And then from there, I think I was able to sort of learn how to map things out in my head as well. And then translating into other mediums, I think always, not sometimes, most of the time, I would still go back to interpreting what I see, how I see it, and then placing it into, some sort of artwork. But I think that my process is always very similar.
You mentioned traveling the world and seeing the world, and the world. There's a lot going on right now. And do you feel that having this sort of artistic view of things does that help you take stock of what's going on and not get maybe so overwhelmed with everything that's happening?
Yeah, I think art is a way to objectify sometimes the things that we're seeing. Objectify, I mean, take some distance and assess things from a different perspective. It's also a way to internalize at the same time, because then we can, have our intimate moments. So definitely through art, I'm able to create my little bubble, but also to invite other people into my bubble, and sometimes to burst my bubble by just, confronting other perspective as well.
What have you been most proud of since you've accomplished here since you've arrived?
Oh my gosh, most proud of? That's a hard question. I think it's, I remember attending an event at the Central Library that was about inclusion in the arts. And I thought at the time, oh my, I can't believe this is happening here. And they were, really unapologetic about who they were, the people who joined the table, expressing their very intimate experiences. And I was like, I can't believe we're at the Center Library and this is happening, because I'm not used to having those conversations in the public space and especially in institutional spaces. So that's literally why I'm still in Canada. That's what surprised me enough to think, okay, this country is really interesting and people are really, really trying to build those spaces where we can have those conversations, even though we're very different and they are hard and complex. And I think being able to be part of that, I do feel lucky and grateful to have had those opportunities and to be able to, express myself a lot more in my work, knowing that there's space for those conversations to happen.
Great. Well, congratulations again, Diane, and thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me again.